What's good, BGO fam? It's Carlton. Thank you for tuning into this week's hashtag We Live Wednesdays, a mini series where Sean and I drop the latest tea on our lives and developments regarding COVID-19. This mini-sode will feature highlights from our Wednesday night live. For the full hashtag We Live Wednesdays experience, join us on Instagram at BGO_POD every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, enjoy the show.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Carlton Taylor
and Sean Brinkley.
We are unable to answer the phone right now.
So either fuck off or enjoy the show.
And a period. The cupcake girl. Alright, so I'm supposed to be joining this live as ooh. Alright. Hey Jasmine girl. Hey Shay. Look, I'm about to invite all these people right here that you talk to on a day-to-day. I don't know who this backpack is, but can they get an invite to? These groups.
I don't be paying attention to them groups. I mean, you can if you want to.
Sigma on there? No? Okay, I'll leave them out.
Oh my goodness.
He loves his friend, I promise.
I do. It's my charter day.
It's his charter day. Happy birthday to... I'm sorry. I'm just obsessed with myself right now.
And we
Excuse
21,
me.
baby.
We-
We're legal, baby.
Who 21?
My chapter.
Oh. There I am, just thinking about myself.
Jesus. I mean, it is your birthday tomorrow.
Thank you. So he has... Okay, so Sean, tell him what you're drinking. So it's showing on yours, but... What you drinking, Sean?
Oh my God.
Really?
You know, okay, so I'm drinking a Seagram's, the peach Bellini. If you ain't had a Bellini, this one of the closest things you can fucking get. This shit good as fuck. It make your dick tingle. It make your pussy. It make your pussy fart just a little bit.
Come on, please. You have to go.
I'm just excited. I get excited.
You get excited when you see me, best friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been the second, y'all. I haven't seen Sean. And he don't come visit me nothing, so...
What I mean?
That's that on that. You don't come to my house. When was the last time you was at my house? And don't say no bullshit like, I need an invite. No, you don't. Just pop the hell up.
Carlson just lives so damn far.
I don't live far. He the one that live in Cobb County. I'm 10 minutes from Midtown.
He live in Druid Hills.
And you live off South Cobb. The fuck? Like, I'm thoroughly confused as to why he feels that way. But y'all, we are trying to do... Okay, so... All of this is so new to us.
Are you good? Everything good? You good?
Yeah, I'm
set
good.
up.
I'm good. I need to make sure I'm talking into the mic.
Yeah, you can get a little closer.
I don't want to bend down.
You don't gotta bend
That's how
down.
people get scoliosis.
You don't have to bend down.
Okay. What y'all sipping on? Let me know what y'all drinking, child, because we over here getting lit.
Cause I sure can't see what's on that screen.
That's your phone.
Oh, and that's my phone.
And this is my phone. Oh my gosh.
How many people you sent it to?
A good deal of folks. I did.
Oh, they joining.
Y'all, so I was just telling Sean earlier how I'm turning into like a caboose. Like my body, I'm big.
A caboose?
Yes, I'm turning big.
As in the end of a train.
As in the end of the train.
Not your ass is becoming a caboose.
My whole body is the caboose.
Your whole body's an ass?
My whole body is an ass. It sure is. And I'm stressed. But we're going to just drink this good old drink. Mm-hmm. We popping bottles. Not LaCroix. LaCroix. Hold on. My southern ass can't say that.
LaCroix?
LaCroix.
LaCock?
Nicole. So like, what, no, I was watching Drag Race, and I forgot old girl, but she was one of the original, Dream Girls, and she said, put a cork in it. And I love Drag Race, because they always overexert, like, what people really mean when, like, going on. So, like, they'll show you a preview, like, before the show go on commercial.
Uh-huh.
And it's, like, this dramatic ass, like, build up. And then, like, you actually watch the scene that follows, and it's not even that deep. It's literally just to make good TV, so that you come back. RuPaul's Drag Race is absolutely amazing. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Do yourself a favor.
Do you see this?
So
Okay, y'all.
Grant is sipping on Crown Royal Vanilla.
Not Crown Vanilla. I was drinking that last week.
Anybody in here drunk off water?
Fuck water.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do some free promo since they're in here supporting us. So the new Chitlin Circuit, y'all should get into their shit. Lex and Sid, and feel free to correct me, y'all, if y'all still in here supporting. If not, I'm gonna erase this. But Lex and Sid, Sean and I know Sid. We grew up with Sid. Well, I grew up with Sid. He kind of introduced later.
I was around.
You were around. You were in the area. You were in the zip code. But they're based out of Harlem, and they have a podcast that y'all should really tune into. They support and do reviews on Black indie films that you can find on like Hulu, Netflix. I wouldn't even be surprised if they did one and you could find it on YouTube, because it's just so relevant. And I mean, it's not like random films. Like one was it Boy Bye that y'all reviewed with Marquise Houston. It was written by Marquise Houston.
Oh, he's so fine.
He is, but he ain't well, I mean, anyway, y'all should get into that Jush, because it's dope. I love it. That's on period. I don't know if Sean's listened to it, but I definitely have. Okay, so they say yeah, so I'm in the mix. Period. I'm gonna try not to get up and dance because we're recording like an actual episode that may come out later. That is gonna come out later.
Yeah.
Ain't no May, April, March.
Pop that pussy, don't play with me.
Okay, Sean. So why are we here this week?
Why are we here?
Mm-hmm.
Like here, as in like.
Fuck it. What you been up to?
I was about to dissect the fuck out of that. I was like, what you mean why we here? Like, why we here on this earth? Why we here in my apartment? Why we here doing this podcast? There's a lot of different layers you can...
The later. Or the latter. Whatever the word is. Sean, how are you this week?
I'm
What
being
you been
slow.
up to?
I'm so sorry. I'm being so slow,
We've
y'all.
been drinking. I mean, look at this gallon of wine. It's not a gallon, but we've been sipping on it.
Yeah, I think... Okay, so what's really going on, though? Because, like, I have a lot of energy naturally, and when I drink, it, like... It goes a little bit higher than what it usually is. And since I've been pent up in the house, not only has my nut been pent up, but my energy has too. So I can bounce off these motherfucking walls. Have y'all seen the motherfucking what's that nigga name?
Who are you talking about?
Tasmanian Devil. That's how I fucking feel right now.
I was supposed to pull that name out my ass.
No, that's how I literally feel right now. But I completely derailed.
Yeah, okay, Sean, how are you this week?
I'm good. Work is a little... That's... Work is a little... He said... So how he talking about get your week out, how you doing? And he over here distracting me.
This is typical, Sean. Don't act brand new. Come on.
Okay.
Let the people, damn, it's been 5 minutes and you still ain't let these niggas know how your week was going.
Anyways, I think I'm doing okay overall. I'm just trying to I'm slowly slipping into like a I don't give a fuck. So like when I wake up and clock into work, I'm like, like literally, I'm like, man, fuck everything, bruh. Just let me lay in my bed. Let me bust this nut. And I'm sorry I keep talking about busting a nut, but I just really love beating my meat. That's like...
If Sean was not my best friend, he would make me really uncomfortable.
That's like my third favorite thing to do. Beating my meat. I like to drink, dance, and music, and beating my meat. And it alternates with drinking. But anyways.
That is exactly what God intended when he made it.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm chilling. I'm taking it day by day. A lot of stuff has been thrown on me at work. Reasons why I think work is just like right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm here. I'm alive.
Good.
I'm lit.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Are you glad I'm here?
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh my God. So, first off, this week has been troublesome until I came to my best friend's house today because he cooked for me. He made me a Beyond Burger because you know your girl don't eat real meat. And he made me some spuds or house fries.
Yeah, house fries. House
fries. Spuds is just so, that was so like palm color to me. Why did I say that? And spuds, and I had some of that mac and cheese that you made, and it was delectable.
I think the mac and cheese needs a little salt, but...
And it was perfect for me, but Sean just go OD when it comes to like seasonings. Remember when you came to my house in high school and you was like, this Kool-Aid needs some more sugar or something. It was
that's
Kool-Aid
because
or Time or something.
no, that's because y'all put the Kool-Aid by itself and mixed it with water. Y'all didn't put no sugar in it.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't.
Case in point.
That Kool-Aid, look, I can't make this shit up. That Kool-Aid tasted like you might as well just ate it out the packet. You know the Fun Dip packets where you dip the stick. You might as well ate it like that. They didn't have no sugar in that Kool-Aid.
We had sugar in that damn Kool-Aid. It just wasn't enough for him.
They had 3 grains.
Whatever. Alright. Well, my week has been pretty dope. Well, I just said it wasn't. My week wasn't dope until I got here. But at the same time it was. Cause I always have this weird, like, burst of energy around my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I suddenly become inspired. I'm extremely creative. I become very selfless, and I'm usually not, and so it's been really fun. I don't know, just existing, honestly. But now we're here, we live, and hopefully we can give y'all something to come back to next week.
Did you finish your video for your birthday?
No, so fun fact, I haven't even recorded my part. But it's dropping by end of day tomorrow. Y'all, okay. Uno, I gave my best friends a hard time, like I always do. I always give, when it's them two together, because I promise you, Kiana and Sean are the same person.
You don't know me.
Yes, I do. Kiana and Sean are the same person. And it makes so much sense as to why they're my best friends. Because I'm not the complete opposite. But when I tell you, like, they're like, Carlton, calm the fuck down meter is, like, so fucking strong. And it's so needed.
It's gonna
so
be
necessary.
okay. It's gonna be okay.
Because they read people still. And they don't even try to. Like, and it's like, y'all be on the same wavelength. Because I come at them at the same time all the time. They be like, Carlton, like, relax. Nigga.
It's okay.
Like,
we got you.
but that ain't gonna stop me from coming hard. Because if I don't, like I said, it's the same person. And so it has strategy to it. But I'm dropping a video tomorrow. Y'all not ready for it. And y'all got the exclusive. Oh my God. Ashley done joined. Yes. That's my sister Ashley. I haven't met. But she know about you. Because you're my best friend. Period.
No tampon.
Ash King Cole.
Every time you say, like, period, I have to say no tampon.
completion.
We have issues. What's next?
What's next on the docket? That's what goddamn Zoe be saying. So, alright. So, today we're here to talk more. So, not necessarily about our lives, but more so about coronavirus.
Corona.
Per usual. And this week, we decided to focus in on the subtle rise. Or not subtle. It was pretty...
It was exponential.
Yeah, it was a pretty high rise.
It went
in,
crazy.
The use of TikTok.
Yeah.
And, it's crazy. Everybody's talking about it, including Beyonce and that new Savage remix with Beyonce in it. It was so delicious. Like, did y'all hear the Savage remix? Let me know.
I heard bits and pieces of it. I didn't hear the whole thing.
I know you didn't, because you was walking in and out when I was trying to show you about it.
I was preparing, set up.
Like, Beyonce know about OnlyFans, y'all. Y'all be thinking Beyonce don't be knowing, but she be knowing. What did Sashay say earlier? Sashay, you in here?
She may be. I don't know.
I know she was at her nephew's birthday party, but Sashay was like, Beyonce is like that cousin or like that friend that don't be on social media, but know everything that's happening on social media. Yeah, she in the loop. Just be in a loop. And she was just like, yes, girl, I'll be dancing like I'm on TikTok. And she didn't say I want OnlyFans, but it would have been pretty cool if she did.
But you know what's crazy, though? Like, a lot of people, like, didn't like that song. Or, like, didn't like that album.
Oh, Sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care for it either, but that song stuck. And
I like
that's
Savage.
The thing. That's
I
the
like
thing
that.
About TikTok, Beyonce, and like different challenges will make a song that's not popular.
So you think that song sucked because of the challenge, not because like
probably so. It's been played the hell out.
Cause I like the song.
Just like that Don't Rush shit. Who the hell sings Don't Rush? Who the hell is that?
I think Young T and
who the hell is that?
Hetty somebody.
They in Nollywood or something?
I don't know. Not Dollywood.
Nolly.
Oh, Nolly.
The Nigerian version of Hollywood.
Okay, I was like, Dollywood, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
No. I had to neck myself on him.
No. I don't know what kind of artists they are. I really don't know.
Well, girl, TikTok has gotten out of control. Everybody was like, look, I guess I'm going to be on this thing. But the thing is, Sean and I realized that TikTok actually used to be Musical.ly. Y'all know about Musical.ly, right?
I had that in 2014. That's what I did. Do you remember that? Do you remember that challenge with like, it was almost like you like make yourself as like ugly as possible. Yeah. And then you like, haha. Basically, don't rush. Damn, shit really do come.
History repeats itself.
That's crazy.
Okay, so TikTok, I don't know if y'all realize this, but TikTok used to be Musical.ly. And the reason why Sean and I realized it so quickly is because I went on to Sean's, like, I realized that Sean had a TikTok. Because, like I said, I don't know what it is about people, like, 22 and up, but we, like, are ashamed to say that we got TikToks. I just got one, and I feel like, quarantine made me get one, because otherwise I wouldn't have.
I don't even know how that shit worked. That shit too much for me.
But it's much like Musical.ly, and Musical.ly didn't really catch on because the idea of it was too far advanced, I feel like.
And now that shit blowing up.
And now it's blowing up because you have Instagram and Snapchat who have kind of taken like a very similar-esque approach. Because like our generation, we grew up with Vine and we was okay. We was like, okay, we're going to get this little 7 seconds in and you either going to do this video of you touching yourself or you're going to make somebody laugh. Or it's going to be disturbing.
There was porn on Vine?
Yes. There was so much porn on Vine.
Was it really?
Yes. Yes.
I didn't pay attention back then. What the hell was I dealing with?
You had enough porn on your phone, I'm sure. To suffice.
I was a Pornhub advocate. Still am.
But,
I'm pro OnlyFans too, though.
But, I know, right? Support your, sex content creators.
Mm-hmm. Support your local booty holes. Come on, OnlyFans. I support it.
OnlyFans.
I support it. Pop your pussy, smack your dick around. I do it.
Do it.
Do it. What K-Camp say? Do it.
Girl, I love the way you do
I
it.
think it's because I think the only reason I really fuck with it, and we'll get back to TikTok. I think the reason I really fuck with it,
Period, because you already know, fool.
cause like it normalizes something that people have like just considered so taboo. It's almost like sexuality. Like it normalizes things that like people like. Why would you do that in public? Why would you put that out there? No, I'm comfortable with my body. I'm safe. I'm getting tested. Like I'm about to pop this pussy.
And you know, I was watching Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. Have you seen it?
Little Fires.
With Kerry Washington, and there was this cameo with Jesse Williams.
No.
Oh my god. So Little Fires Everywhere is on Netflix. It's not on Netflix, it's on Hulu. I'm sorry, Netflix. They probably be like, fuck your endorsement, bitch. Anyway, it's on Hulu, and it was this part where they like so basically Carrie, she's new to the neighborhood. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but she's new to the neighborhood, and she basically has this job as like cleaning up her landlord's house. And while she was there, basically serving a dinner party or like her book club snacks and shit, she overheard them talking about their book of the month that nobody read, obviously. And so she steps in on behalf of her landlord, basically saying, well, you know, the vagina monologues, because that was their book of the month.
Mm-hmm.
The vagina monologues, and she basically talked about her interpretation was that, you know, we don't sit down and talk about our sexuality. We don't sit down and talk about, like, women don't sit down and talk about their vaginas.
Mm-hmm.
And she even was like, have you even looked at your vagina? Like, you think of it as this thing that leads to like you having a child, but
right,
your vagina
it's
is
so much more.
It's so much more to
Yeah.
it. And they were basically all saying how they didn't read the book because they felt that it was too provocative. But she was like, "Girl, no, read the fucking book because you need to know about your vagina.
What makes
and
you
what
feel
makes it
good?
Tick.
What makes it wet and moist and juicy?
What's the thing? Sean has this saying.
What?
Say it.
Which one?
PP.
Oh, pussy potential. No, it's pussy power. But you don't have pussy power if you don't know your PP. And PP is pussy potential. And all the good hoes who got good pussy know they pussy potential. They tap into their pussy potential, so therefore they have pussy power.
Period.
And when you tap into your power, I'm not even about to go into that.
No. Leave it to the bisexual.
There is power in pussy. I believe pussy can rule the motherfucking world. Mm-hmm. And I think it does rule the world because I think niggas... I mean, did you see Fitz on Scandal? He went to war over one box, one cat, one bean, over some pussy.
Over some pussy.
Like, and I'm not even about to go into that. No.
So Jazz said, no, but some folks don't do sexual stuff on OnlyFans.
That's
it's not
true.
just for sexual acts. That's true.
Yes, I've seen gym subscriptions. I've seen
because is it Kevin Hart's bodyguard who just got an OnlyFans? It's somebody's bodyguard that just opened an OnlyFans and people just lust over him. And people were mad because he was just posting workout videos.
I want to see your dick.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not just for that. You're right, Jess, for real. It's not just about that.
Yeah, that's real.
And then Safari actually has his dick on his OnlyFans.
Does he really?
Yeah. But I mean, it's nothing that we haven't seen before.
It's a nice dick.
Have y'all seen Safari's penis? I know y'all seen his penis. Yeah, so we just read the bias comment. I want to make one of me beating people the fuck up.
Not only hands. And this is why we fuck with y'all.
That's my girl Camille. I'm telling you. Child, pay to see me beat up your boyfriend's side bitch. Girl, that is good content.
It is.
that would own you. You would be signed by a television station. That would get you a TV show.
Yeah, that's Hassel and
Actually,
Hernandez quality.
Fuck television. You'll be signed by Netflix.
Fuse.
It'll be called
Zeus.
Damn. She beat my ass. That's what we're calling it.
That's good though.
Ain't that
That's
good?
good. That's
Damn.
good. She beat my ass.
And it's going to show, oh my God. And it's going to show people. Look, I love doing this because y'all really be adding to our
Right.
It's going to show like how like cheaters, it be showing everybody's side. It's going to show everybody's side. And then it's going to be like a post-ass whooping confessional.
Ooh, like the text messages.
Oh my God. That is quality You know what, Demai? You onto something.
Yes.
And hire me and Sean when you ready for the shits, because I can pitch it to some television stations. Like, it's not a thing. I can do it.
I just wanna rile up the personalities. That's all I wanna do.
Yeah, he can be in the writer's room.
Mm-hmm. Be like, bitch, girl, if you do this, oh, that's gonna fuck the game. That's gonna fuck the game up.
Recording.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh God.
TikTok.
Yeah, so we were talking about TikTok and started talking about OnlyFans. But it really is changing the game. Like, Beyonce is talking about it.
Yeah.
But it used to whole ass be Musically, and everybody was obsessed with Musically. It was a lot more.
It was cute.
It was cute.
It was like, it gave me, cause I wasn't on it too long. I just did that one thing. I created the video in the app, and then I put the app on or the video that I produced on Instagram.
Right.
So I didn't actually use the app, but it gave me like a.
Now, if Instagram basically does like snatches the swag of TikTok, like it did with Snapchat, TikTok is gonna be like
they're done.
Over.
Cause Musically, it reminded me of Pinterest. Like, it gave me that feel. And granted, you could do so much more on it, but like almost like if you had videos on Pinterest or like created video content for Pinterest, that's the vibe I felt. Maybe because it was a whole bunch of on there. I don't know. I'm not discriminative, y'all. I don't got nothing against.
Well, Musically was cool, but it wasn't TikTok.
Yeah, they rebranded the
like,
fuck out of it.
They really did their job. They did some really good market research or whatever they did, or maybe they got lucky with this quarantine stuff. But let us know like how y'all feel about TikTok, because I know a lot of my peers have gotten TikToks just because they want to know what the hell happens on TikTok. And I mean, everybody and a celebrity mama be on TikTok like being more authentic than they are on Instagram.
Yeah, I definitely can say that. Cause like people put shit on there that they really not supposed to put on there. Like, it's been kids doing all kind of racist bullshit on there, like all kind of crazy shit.
But I'm curious to know why now.
I mean, people been racist for years.
I mean, I know that, but I'm talking about why TikTok now. Because TikTok was a thing, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get that shit." But like, it really makes me wonder, because like we're all shut in, you know, because coronavirus decided she wanted to be raggedy.
Well, I can say this, and this may just be from like a creative or like influencer standpoint, but TikTok, because as a video editor, I can call myself a video editor now. It's like fast track video editing, and like it's probably stuff that people wanted to do on their personal Instagram, but literally TikTok laid it out in a way that, you know, it's easy for people to, all right, I'm gonna throw this dope ass video together. Like, I think that's why. Cause I mean, even before Corona, I felt like, cause my friend Christiana, she was like, oh, you gotta get on TikTok. You gotta get on TikTok. And this was like January. And I was seeing stuff on Twitter when I finally got back on Twitter, like last year. I was seeing stuff from TikTok being put on Twitter. So
because that renegade bullshit. But
oh yeah,
I don't get it. If it ain't no Crank That, I don't want it. Y'all need to come out with a Crank That Renegade, and then y'all got me. Then y'all got the 2005 me.
No, we literally sat and watched one Saturday, like all of the school dances or whatever, and we were like, "Where's the cutoff between like old school and new school?" Because it's like we were still doing.
It's going to continue to evolve.
You think so? So there will be no cutoff.
Well, I think the official cutoff is probably mid-90s. Because, like, when you go in spaces with people who actually, like, live through old school music, like the people who were born, like, the 60s, 70s, and 80s, not really the 80s, but more so the 60s and 70s, they kind of stop jamming after you, like, get a little bit past, like, MC Hammer.
Yeah.
And, like, 90s Janet.
Uh-huh.
And they kind of ooze their way into like the 2000s, but that's when things got really pop heavy.
Yeah.
And I feel like black people kind of started like, at least in my spaces, kind of started absorbing other types of like music outside of their own or outside of people, like boy groups.
Yeah.
Girl groups, all that stuff. Like, it was more so, it was a different focus. Like, it wasn't like a boys to
Well,
men.
you had boy and girl groups.
But it wasn't like a boys to men type thing.
Are you more so
like
talking about the sound?
Backstreet Boys. Like, that became a little bit more forward as far as, like, more relevant music at that time for the people who were coming up. Mm-hmm. Like, Destiny's Child probably was the one that carried over successfully from the 90s. But they were even late 90s. And I wouldn't think... Destiny's Child literally is late 90s. I don't think people who were born in the 70s and 80s was like, bills, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my... They maybe were, but it's not something that they're going to put on. I mean, it maybe is. I don't know. But I honestly think the 90s is probably where that cutoff lies. So let's see what some of these comments say.
I think they're just giggling.
And so... Ash said people have nothing better to do in relation
and
to
that's
TikTok,
fair. That's fair.
Along with Raquel. Is that how you saying that, Raquel? She said they be on board. So yeah, that could be it. But something, and I'm going to get into this. I think the government is doing some weird shit. And hopefully they don't shut off this live because they think I'm conspiracy on them.
They've been listening since we started.
They've been listening since I woke up this morning, to be honest.
Be like, we gonna talk shit about the government.
For the funny videos I found on platform. Chat, yes, that is for the Maya all the way. Beating up the racist people on TikTok. That's what the Maya said her platform would be. That's girl, I live.
Wild.
Yo, that's my friend. I'm telling you, that is my friend. Oh, Damani joined. That's Damani's sister.
What's up?
Damani joined. My
Could you
fellow
pass me
sister
the
in
line?
PR. Yes, it's holding up my phone, but my phone finna die anyhow, so.
You need to charge your phone.
Yo, let me tell you something about Apple. Quick tangent. Apple don't want you to be okay. Apple wants you to buy everything that they put out because as soon as they put out something new, they're going to deplete the shit out of whatever came before it. That battery is not going to be the same. They came out with the 11. They was like, up,
no battery
10S. We're going to move that back a little bit. Little do y'all know this whole thing runs off of a cloud that Apple can tap into whenever they want to.
What band you marched in? Talking about me?
I wonder why she asked that. Why you asked that, sis? You must have known. We look like band folk.
Is she talking about my KK side thing, or do I got some stuff?
Oh, probably. Do you have KK? You have KK side on the back of your
Oh, yeah. I went to Kennesaw, but I didn't march. But I was a music major, so I was eligible to join.
But we did. We both marched decaded.
Yeah, I left the marching in high school. I couldn't
back
do
in
it.
the day. Yeah, I mean, if the only way I would have carried over into band is if I went to an HBCU. You like me? I mean, I like music too. I'm not gonna even flex myself like that, but I think I was exhausted. My fingers were tired after I graduated from from Southwest. My fingers were literally exhausted. But yeah, TikTok is just. I think it's really weird. I think its placement. Like, okay, so I'm about to bring you in because I know you saw the documentary that I didn't see. But, like, data collection.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook now owns Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter. You know, Zinkelberg has gotten hit, just like Amazon, about selling and giving certain information to people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if somehow, some way, and no, we are not experts beyond what we do for work. This is our opinion, so don't sue us. Don't sue us. But I think there is it's layers deeper.
Yeah.
Because Musically wasn't doing all this damn advertising that like TikTok be doing.
Well, I think,
and I don't know what
I
it is.
heard something about like, and I'm not sure if this is true or not. We can re-up on our resources possibly next week. But I think somebody said something about TikTok like giving like information, like your personal information to like governments in Asia. And I don't know how true this shit is, but based off the documentary that I watched, and
we need to quote.
I need to.
We're gonna put it on our social media. I told his ass to do it, but he hasn't sent it to me yet.
Don't come
it's
for
okay
me.
Though.
Don't come for me.
We are working professionals, and we work 9 to 5, so we ain't mad about it.
Oh.
Y'all gonna understand. Y'all gonna understand the nastiness. And
he is upset. But there's this documentary on Netflix, and I love me some Netflix. Because I think they do a good job of just presenting, and it may be a bias to it. I don't know because we're watching it, but I think they just do a good job. I said zob.
It's the liquor.
A good job of presenting information where they sort of show like different sides of it, and even though there may be like one person sort of telling the story, like they showcase every side in their documentaries. But bringing it back,
so he's looking for the documentary now. Child, you gonna get us trademarked or copyrighted.
Love is Blind was not even that good.
Love is Blind irritated the absolute shit out of me.
I've never seen it.
Okay, shut up.
But Cameron and Lauren had a really cute story. Carlton got on my nerves. Way to fuck my name up.
You was upset.
But you know what? I'm not even surprised because there's somebody else who has my exact name who fucked it up too. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay.
That's layered.
All right, y'all. So
Sorry, am I even...
the documentary. Are we approaching our hour?
How long have we been recording?
37. But we've been on live maybe like
10 minutes.
before.
So we got about 20 minutes to figure out what's tea.
Okay. Well, anyways, getting back into it. There's a documentary called The Great Hack on Netflix, and it pretty much focuses in on. It starts off with a guy talking about how he's filing a lawsuit against, and I can't remember if it was Facebook or if it was the country that Facebook sold the country to. I gotta watch the documentary again, but basically he was filing a lawsuit because they took his information from like his social media apps, and I think it was Facebook in particular, and basically sold it to different parties to essentially get a upper hand in whatever they were trying to do. So in this context, they talked about the Trump campaign and how people. So another layer to it, he didn't actually sue Facebook because he didn't sue Facebook. He sued a marketing company, and I'm not sure if it's a marketing company. I think it's like, and you may know about it, but it's almost like a data analysis company, or like they sort of like they're able to predict trends and sort of like build.
They look at like data analytics.
Yes, that's it. Data analytics or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he sued a company that pretty much took Facebook's information wrongfully. That's what Facebook says, but I don't believe that bullshit. I think they were all in on it. But they basically sold the information to Trump, and the way the information was so detailed that they were able to not only collect your information, but anybody who was connected to you via photos, friends, location, like they were able to hack into tap into those people's information as well. So pretty much, what did I say?
Solo said, "Come on, black gay and okay."
No, we try. But they had all this information, and they were able to not only give this information to people working for Trump's campaign or sell the information, they were able to build a whole platform and target certain populations. And the documentary goes into, and I really suggest you guys watch it, it goes into how they were able to sort of put certain propaganda in places that were sort of swing. So they focused in on the swing voters and your swing voters are typically influenced by, and if Aaron is on here, feel free to correct me because he knows his politics and all the jargon that comes with that. But swing voters are typically influenced by like a lot of things that they see. His phone dead again. But they're prompted by things that they see around them.
Right, correct.
So they were able to put out propaganda. So if they didn't like Hillary, if they didn't like war, they were strategically able to place things on their Facebook, in their Instagram timeline that sort of swayed their vote, and it worked.
Yeah. Yep.
And technically, and what's funny about the whole thing and how, because we were talking about how fucked up America is.
So that's what documentary is this?
It's called The Great Hack.
The Great Hack.
Mm-hmm. But it really shows how fucked up America is because he didn't even file the lawsuit here. He filed the lawsuit in another country. Because the same company that helped Trump win his campaign, it was also attached to the new prime minister of the UK.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the whole thing that went on with like Britain leaving the EU, like all this shit is connected. So the shit just crazy. But it all goes back to data collection. And using people's closest sort of relationships, beliefs.
I mean, it all makes sense.
So I believe TikTok, it fits right into that.
It all has to do with artificial intelligence. And it's a really scary thing. So I don't know about y'all, but I have a good amount of friends who work in artificial intelligence, and Cameron from Love is Blind can probably tell you about this. But literally, they develop technology that can predict the future, and it's
That's
like
scary.
a mix of what people are putting out, the news is being put out, and it's like literally like this cloud of a brain has been produced by technology that is able to literally figure out things before it happens.
That sounds exactly like what they did.
And if you're able to read into it, if you're able to understand the coding, if you're able to, which there are a lot of people who do it, and it's not just people in the United States, it's people internationally. Folks talk mess about the Indians or Sri Lankans or, South Asians that may be answering the phone, these call lines, but a lot of people that they work for are very much so in the know of how American capitalism works.
Yes.
How politics works around the world. And these people are tuned into probably the UN, all these different spaces. It's literally the way that this technology has been engineered. Excuse me for burping into the mic. But how all this technology has been engineered to work against us. And so it really is important about the information that you put out there. Important to keep that in mind, because they're using all these different things to basically read us and put us in our place. And it's scary. It really is. It's so many different layers to it, and there's so many different ideas of it, and people who work in it, and it's like there are good parts and bad parts of things. What's Grant saying?
He said, and it's a bias, and I'm researching how to remove the biases.
What's the bias? Explain that.
Yeah, he may be talking about the context
the
of the
research?
show.
Oh.
Yeah, and and that's fair because there can be a bias with everything.
Right.
That's presented. So I'm not arguing that at all.
Well, shit, I know people who work in AI, and it literally can predict elections. It can predict, of course, not things like pandemics, but it can predict certain political moves. And I mean, I'm currently learning how to work Google Analytics, and just placing small things in certain places can, like, I can read how many people have visited a page and what they did on that page.
Right.
Just
How many
from
clicks?
syncing
Right.
this Google Analytics account data bias. But it literally is scary. And so to me, I feel like, I mean, we can't live in fear. I think that's why I believe in a higher power, because we can't live in fear. Like, at the end of the day, and this is me talking, God is in control. And so whatever happens is supposed to happen. It's according to his will. But it's still just, for me, I think I can't help but to synthesize why people are just so suddenly interested in TikTok. And it could very well be boredom, but a piece of me thinks that COVID-19 was planted. Is that too problematic to talk about? Maybe it is.
That's deep.
I think it was planted. I think a lot of pandemics are planted.
Well, that's what the video we were gonna actually do on our YouTube.
I saw it said something about wildlife. They think it came from the shit they be
Well, it
eating.
probably did.
But
Because
you know what's
it's
crazy?
a whole thing about, like, because China condones wildlife trade. Like, that's legal to do over there.
I mean, it's illegal over here, but they still do it.
Yeah, they do.
Target
But
thing.
it's a part of their
Carol Baskin.
Look, she killed them cats. No, it's a part of, like, their GDP. So, like, it's a huge market over there, and it stems from wet markets. But wet markets has every fucking animal you can fucking think of, and in wet markets, they're killing things on site. They go from live to being dead.
Is that why it's called wet?
Yeah.
That is so fucked up. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. So viruses get the
Congregating.
Mm-hmm. And you have corona. Because,
Well-
like, technically viruses aren't, like, they can jump from species to species, but, like, it's a reason why your dog can get sick and you not get sick. Like, it's certain things that sort of stay within the realm of that species. But when you have things like, you know, blood mixing and animals in a bunch of cages together,
It can
shit mutates.
become immune to certain things.
Yeah, and it can
take
jump
on
to
different
humans.
Well, you know what was those two damn cats? This is the only article that I saw about it, but it was two cats in New York that had that tested positive for coronavirus, and a lot of people were like, "Well, why the hell y'all testing y'all damn cats for coronavirus?" I don't know. I don't know. This could all be a part of the plan, whatever that is.
LOL.
But I just think it's really weird. But in saying that, I have a TikTok because, you know what? Through all this conspiracy bullshit, like I said earlier, God is good. God is in charge, and whatever happens is according to his will. That being said, my ass has been on TikTok, and I've been living for every second of it.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
I think it's a dope platform.
My roommate loves it.
I'd be on there dead.
He's actually going to integrate it into his classroom.
I think that's a good way of teaching.
Cause he's going to I don't really know his entire layout, but he's going to be teaching music, and he thinks that the way TikTok is made, like, for you to sync things up, it's rhythm, and it's knowing and getting a general understanding of how to line things up, and I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was good shit. I was like, you better do that.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, y'all let us know what y'all think. What,
I'm
what
a
did Grant
savage.
say? What
They
did
be
Grant
hitting
say?
that shit hard as fuck.
What did Grant say? I can't go back up.
Oh, it had paused, and I had restarted it. My bad.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it was fucking up.
Get it, girl. Oh shit! So now I can't see it. Hold on, I'm gonna come up here and look at it. Oh god.
I feel like I have just been.
All models only operate with the data is fed and trained on. Grant, what the hell you go to school for? I feel like I know, but I forgot. I know it was engineering. Something was it computer engineering?
Yeah, I thought it was software engineering. Ain't that thing counting down? What that shit say?
Yeah, we got a few seconds remaining. It says 52 seconds remaining.
Ooh.
Y'all, well, how you feeling? You want to wrap it up?
I'm good. We can wrap it up like a condom.
Okay. Well, y'all, I sat down like the caboose I am. Y'all, it has been real. Thank y'all for tuning in for another We Live Wednesdays. You will see us here next Wednesday. Literally, you will see us here until this pandemic is over. We did a whole scan, a throat check, all that stuff before we walked in. We don't have coronavirus, we promise. Well, I'm saying this. Look, the alcohol's getting to me.
That shit about to turn off.
But yeah, we will see y'all. Love y'all much. Is there anything you want to say, Sean? Something positive.
Love y'all. Get money, fuck bitches. That's positive. That's positive, right?
Child, this day. All right. Well, here we are.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a very interesting conversation. Hopefully the government doesn't shut us the fuck down.
Man, fuck them. They
Oh
ain't
my
gave me my
God.
stimulus check yet.
Oh my God.
If I don't get one, I mean, I shouldn't be mad.
Y'all,
Not
is
she
this-
calling me.
Is this illegal?
What? Is this what illegal? Talking about the government?
Yeah. Free speech.
I mean, they would have been shut us down. They would have blew this bitch
They said them niggas ain't up to nothing.
up. They are, Carlton, I promise, they are not worried about us.
They bored and broke. Damn. I'm sure y'all can see my bank account.
LOL.
All right, babies. We'll talk to y'all later.
Alrighty.